Hey everyone, my name is Daniel and I'm making a shoot 'em up roguelike game called Azure for over 13 months. And it wasn't always easy developing it, not only because of the bugs I needed to fix and that I've never seen before, but because of motivation. There are some good ways to solve that motivation problem, but even then you can be unmotivated. There's no way to be motivated all the time. However, I somehow survived more than a year, and I'm also just a few months away from releasing Azure. Let me tell you how. Those that have seen the first Azure devlog might even remember that I said my finishing strategy was to make the game as scalable as possible. This means I could release the game with 5 levels, or I also easily could release it with 20. This helps that later in development you always have a finished product you could potentially release at any time. This prevents you from quitting your project and just throwing it in the trash then. My second major way of staying as motivated as possible was my to-do list system. For Azure I used Trello, which you might have already heard of, but of course you can use any other tool like Millernote or Codex. With my system I first meant that I was able to stay organized, but I also meant how I marked the different tasks. I have a label for short, intermediate and long tasks. This allows me to easily choose between a short, intermediate or long task to fit my motivational state. When I'm a little unmotivated, I just work on something short, and when I'm excited to work on Azure, I choose a long task. To keep me working, I also set deadlines in between, where I need to have a certain amount of work done. In my case, these deadlines are the YouTube devlogs. One of the most important ways to keep motivated is to do what you're good at, however. I did that as well. I spent months on perfecting the mood and feel, which is my strong point after all. But the music was made by a different person because I really suck at audio. All the sound effects were from asset packs for the same reason. Programming is another strong point of mine, but when necessary I just search things up and use the Ctrl-C and Ctrl-V programmer magic, if you know what I mean. The creation process feels just so much more comfortable when doing things you're good at. The idea of Azure also fitted my strengths, so that helped me a ton as well. But before you think I was born with the skill to stay motivated, I wanted to tell you that I started 3 other long-term projects, all cancelled because of missing motivation. And I figured out these methods after cancelling each one. So when these strategies in this video don't work for you, try to analyze the problem after quitting a project. And as you can see, it works. But I really hope that these tips help you, because there already had been too many potential hits that just got cancelled. With that said, I'd appreciate it so much if you subscribed, and I also got a Discord server, so you can join that by clicking the link below if you want to. See you next time, cheers!